Alright, everybody, welcome to the stream. I hope you're all having a great morning, afternoon, and evening wherever you are in the world. I'm Al Rivers, as always, and we are here on a lovely Wednesday evening on my side of the world. And yeah, we're back. City Skylines, Rivermoor. We're kind of selected a different time of year just to get a little bit of a different lighting effect, just to switch things up a bit. I think we were running in September for the longest time, like around 2, 3 in the afternoon. So yeah, let's get some more. Where are we at? Where are we at now? March. So what is that? Late winter, early spring, almost spring. 4 o'clock in the afternoon. City's looking fantastic. I'm digging it. Got a lot of cars rolling on through. Traffic is flowing. People are doing things. We got industrying. Got roundabouts doing their roundabout thing. Highways doing highway things. Look at that. Buses doing bus things. I'm loving it. The city's looking fantastic. Yeah, it's looking energetic. This traffic is flowing. I still want to do something different with this roundabout. But yeah, maybe we'll do that. Do something about that in the future. I do like parts of it, but I feel like other bits can use a little bit of help. I kind of want to create that big old roundabout that I've made in the past. If you've watched the Vanilla series, you'll be kind of familiar with that. Know what I'm talking about there. Um, Actually, no, it wasn't the Vanilla series. It was one of the modded series. I don't remember the name of that one. But yeah, we made a big old roundabout manually. That was a lot of fun. I kind of think I did something similar out here, I believe. Maybe it was out here. Ah, there it is. So something similar to this, but definitely had a lot more lanes going in and out. So yeah, look how smoothly that flows. That's smooth. Capital S. So yeah, our downtown area, we grew this out last week, or yeah, I think it was about a week ago now. Actually, no, wait, when was that? Probably about 3 days ago. But you know, kind of loading into the city now, I'm actually seeing that we have all our residents street parking here, and I thought I, did the right thing in putting this Netherlands parking structure, but obviously that's not going to cut it. So we're just going to go ahead and use that multi-level parking building that we've been using. So we're going to use that. And we're just gonna go ahead and upgrade it because I know we need it. So at least we got room for 300 cars. Hopefully we can get some cars off the street, get people parking in there. We'll go ahead and keep the parking fee relatively low. I don't want it to get too expensive. Since we're here, why don't we change the color up a little bit too? Yeah, let's kind of go for this tannish color. I don't know what this is going to change. Oh. Oh, what? Kind of dig that. Now we'll leave that as is. What does this change though? Y'all see anything in there that changes? I don't. So we'll just leave that alone. Alright, we got 51 vehicles in there. Hamilton Street. How many cars do we have parked on here? Wish I could. Oh, there it is. Monitor. Let's go ahead and check Aspen Springs. Ooh. Whoa, 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 whoa. 11,000, almost 12,000 households. Isn't that awesome? Or insane? Let's see. So failed parking. If we go over to what's this area? Aspen Springs? Woodland Heights, Aspen Springs. Here we go. 140 failed parking, total failed parking situations. So people are having trouble finding parking in this area, and that's starting to slowly fill up. This one's already kind of packed in. Let's go ahead and switch this out too. I think, yeah, let's create some green space back here. Now, what I kind of want to focus on today's build is addressing our power issues, because if you remember last stream, we ended up having power deficits or energy deficits and started creating a little bit of an issue to where our windmills were kind of, well, they were overburdened. Yeah, let's just put that guy there for now. There we go. This will fill up. Yeah, it's crazy. This one's already packed. Yeah, we we're in a little bit of an energy crisis, so we have to solve that to figure out how we can fix that. So let's just do one way coming through here. There we go. And then kind of fill this in here. Let's put a low density office back here. Then put some low density commercial there. There we go. And we'll put I don't know, let's put some. Oh, wait a second. We have urban promenade building. Let's see how that turns out. Let's destroy that. There we go. Maybe put one of these little parks back here. Where are we at? Where are we at? Yeah, modern pocket park. There we go. Let that do its thing. Yeah. So yeah, energy crisis. You know, batteries are depleted on our windmills. We're having to pull energy in from out of town. So you can see we've got 26.83 megawatts coming into the city. So we've got tons of money. We got $43 million in bank. I think we can afford to add a power plant in this area. Now, what I want to do, something I probably should have done before the stream started, is let's see, kind of want to see where there is a power plant in that prefecture. This is called Fujiyoshida. This is Yamanashi Prefecture. So it is a hydrogen power plant. Let's see. Is this it right here? Yeah. Okay, that says permanently closed. But if we look at where this is, now I can see it, you can't. It is actually right over here in this area. Now that was, looks like, what kind of power plant is this?
More local news today. The tourism board just released their latest figures, and somehow the number of visitors to the
I wonder
Rivermoor
if
fell by over 20% last season.
Well, that's fine by me.
no major
I
power
just wanted to
plants,
know
blah
if
blah blah
maybe we
blah.
could keep it up.
Bio hydrogen.
I like the sound of that,
Hydrogen.
Amanda.
Interesting. okay. So yeah, they've got they've got clean energy in this area too. So why don't we take a look and see what we have available first? We've gas, not trying to go that way. Hydroelectric, don't have strong currents to justify that. Emergency battery station, geothermal plant could be an option, but we don't have. Let's see what our groundwater access looks like in this area. So let's just go and unlock geothermal. And let's see if... it doesn't show us. Alright. Let's take a look here. Water. Alright, so we've got our coffer here. Right where I have our train line going. So, that won't work. Now we could just go the solar plant route. Because honestly, this is going to create quite a lot of electricity. So we got 200 megawatts. I think we're using about 67. So I think we'll be okay, honestly. Now we are going to have to buy some tiles here. So let's go and see what we've got. So I can buy this one. Kind of sucks how these intersect here. I can buy these out. I can buy these out here. Honestly, why don't we deselect that and use this space here? I think... Here, let's exit out of that real quick. Let's see how much room this is actually going to use. And that will actually use almost an entire tile. Alright, so let's do this. We're going to use 1, 2, 3, and 4. Just that way we can get a bridge across here to get the energy on its way in. So, let's go ahead and purchase this. I think we still have the clock rolling. Yep, yes we do. Alright, we are going to build a road across that using a bridge. Ooh, we have bridges, folks. So, still waiting for the bridges and piers. What's it called? Still waiting for bridges and piers to come into play, which I believe that comes out, was it October 29th? So we're actually just right around the corner for getting some of the coolest bridges. I'm excited. We're supposed to be getting drawbridges, a bunch of other things. Bridge expansion pack. Yeah, because we don't really have access to a lot of these. And the truss bridge is pretty neat, but honestly it's a little overkill for this area. It's just got a ton of bridge options. Double decker with what? With inner tram tracks? No way. No way. What? What? What's this one? 4-lane. Oh wow, 4-lane highway, 2-way public. Yeah. This one's overkill too, but I kind of dig it. Two-lane highway. No highway. Just trying to get a regular road. Extra bridges pack? No. 4 lanes? No, we want 6 lane. Yeah, this may not be a good option then. 4 lane. Oh, here we go. 6 lane. Highway. Highway, 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 highway. Highway, highway, each deck. Ooh. This is super overkill, but I love the look of that. Yeah, I think we may just keep this Art Deco viaduct. Alright, and let's go ahead and add let's not add a node here. Let's just take picker. And I'm gonna grab this edge of the road here if it lets me. Nope. Interesting. Alright, let's do continuous. There you go. Alright, let's grab, whoops. Let's grab this guy real quick here. Let's raise that node a little bit. Grab this node here. Oh, nope. Do that. Whoa. Does that look a little less awkward? Eh, kinda. Kinda not really. Alright, let's try this again. Shoot, I gotta select this road. It's just a regular 6-lane divided road, I think. Wow, it's not. Is this one of the roads that I made? Can't tell. Does not look like it. 6-lane asymmetric. No. What road is this? Medium Street 3+3, huh? Alright. That's not gonna last long anyway, so not gonna lose too much sleep over that. Oops, forgot to undo that. Bruh, what street is this? Alright, that's good enough for now. Now I'm gonna have this continue on through, right? But we're gonna have another. Stop that right there. We have another road come through here. Okay, is it one of these? Mediums 3+3? Oh, there it is. It is. It is this one. That makes a lot of sense. There we go. There we go. I feel like we should have. There you go. Let's just go straight across. There you go. connection there. And then let's just bring this right about this point here.
Welcome back. I'm Professor Fuck, sharing some groundbreaking news on air
And
with you today.
then
Not really, but I've got great music for you, so stay tuned.
there.
For our feature story, we're on the street.
Then we'll do nice little grid out in this area. Once we figure out where the plant's gonna go, there's no groundwater there, so right, we're doing this guy here.
Just plain stinks around here. Gross. And these concerned citizens agree.
That's hardly news. There hasn't been any trash collection for who knows how long. There's rotting food, dirty diapers, fish guts, and oh God, I can't stand to think about it. Let alone
We'll just do
and the piles of filth just keep growing,
there.
growing and growing and growing.
Right, there we go.
You heard it here, folks. We're not doomed. It's still pretty stinky, though. That's good to hear, Kim. We'll be back after this. Housing shortage is driving up prices in the area.
That's right, Linda. But apparently that's not all good news.
Sorry about the ads too, folks. Fortunately I can't disable it on this station. There we go.
Humans are programmed to desire
Awesome. Alright, we should have power and water now. Let me make sure. Yeah, there's no connection there.
One final question,
Uh,
Professor. Is the housing shortage going to make me
let's see if we select
Yes, in the short
upgrade.
like the sound of that.
Nope.
What we are discussing
Oh, it's just water.
is the statistical abstraction and its effect on the human.
Thank you, Professor.
It is a question of priority.
There we go. Power's connected. Just need to connect water. Here we go. Alright, so I know we've got that out there, so why don't we connect this so that way we can sell some power. So we are going to use anarchy. And we're just going to drag this right out to here. Alright, so we got our high power lines, we got our... Alright, we got that connection there, that brings it back in that way. Now, we should have an exorbitant amount of power. If we look at our availability there, is totally green. I can't get any greener. So I want to say that we should be selling some electricity out. As you can see, we are exporting about 36.73 kilowatts. Tons of energy. So I dig that. But now, our expenses are a little high. Part of that is because we bought, or we're managing about 170,000 in tile upkeep. But let's go ahead and lower our electricity budget to about 80%. I think we're still going to make some money on exports. So we're exporting about 12.74. That has dropped our deficit though. It has dropped the amount of energy that we're exporting. So let's go ahead and bump that back up. Let's bump this down a little bit. I think everything's fine there. Yeah. Now my only concern is having a backup battery. So right now we've got, let's see, full in. So our charge is a little low. Ah, 75K a month upkeep. Yeah, why don't we increase? Well, let's just leave it as is. See how this works out. Leave it as is. There go the trains. 82 outbound, 28 inbound. Alright. Pretty stoked about that. So we should see the money coming in soon. Let's take a look at our parking situation. Oof. All these people moving in. Nowhere to park. That's not great. Alright, so we've got this thing that's full. Let's take a look at where most of our people... Ah, this is densely populated. And I'm just looking at traffic too. So if we look at people, population... That's not what I wanted. How's our wealth? That's a lot better. Um, hmm. All right. Let's get some more parking in these areas. So that's full. That's full. That's getting there. I think we can use. We got 500 households, 700 households. I think we can get parking in here. How do we feel about automated parking tower? I don't think that gives us a whole lot of spaces, though. That's the only problem. I think let's get that in there. Let's see, what kind of parks can we fit in here? I think we definitely fit, you guessed it, a dog park. Oh, we can't. We can fit one here, though. And I say we get a nice little commercial building down here. We'll just do a low density American building right there. And let's see. Another little park. It's gotta be small enough though. That's the only problem. Oh, that's not small enough. I haven't put a tennis court or a basketball court down in a while. Skate park, I mean. Oh, here we go. Basketball court. Love it. And then we can also put, I know there is a gym, like an outdoor gym type park. I thought there was. Alright, we'll just put one of the, let's just put two of these and then one of these. If I can get it to fit. No, that won't fit. Yeah, we'll put that there. There we go. And that's about to fill up fairly quickly. But let's go ahead and get some more buildings over on this side as well. Oh, we've got the elementary school. Dang, this thing is full. Holy. There's no more upgrades available there. Tell you what they can use though. Sports parks. Oh, the outdoor gym. There it is. Alright, let's give them tennis courts. Shoot. Okay. Gotta give alleyway. How big is this court? That's weird. Just get one of those in there. That way people can walk across. And then we'll just line this with bushes or something. Wildflowers. Actually, no, let's do, let's find a tree. A linden would be nice. Alright, let's grab the line tool. There you go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright, we're gonna need another elementary school here in this area. But first, we're still losing money. Oh, wow. Yeah, I need another elementary school in this area. Let's go ahead and put one out here. We're gonna invest a lot. 2,400, 875. Oh, look at that. Fits there perfectly. Well, why don't we try to fit this over here? Actually, I kind of like that it was over here. Let's put that there. See what upgrades we have here. Annex building. Oh, the annex building. Additional classrooms. Okay. Let's see what the capacity is. I'm probably going to give that about 5 minutes to fill up. I don't think it's going to take that long. Public elementary school. What else we got? Oh, arts. What was it? Arts and music building? Yeah, I already love that. We're going to put that in there. As a musician, I approve. That's the most, can't even speak, most worthless building. Mediterranean, no. Gotta get some American, North American buildings in here. So let's get a medium density tower in here. We're gonna have to address parking again. So I think what we'll do is use this guy right there. That'll give us about 42 spots. That should be good. Not too concerned about people being able to see outside of that. But let's go ahead and get a connection through here. Oh, there we go. We're already making money. Look at that. That was easy. Easy peasy. Alright. Keep that off. Yeah, we're going to keep that off the side of the buildings here. Just going to go center there. Boom, just like that. Yeah, I think we should be able to fit another park here. Gotta have a lot of parks in this area. Activity playgrounds? Nah, let's just do regular
The leader of the city services
Really
division
playground.
is in the studio today to talk about why
Trevor
they're
Park,
contacting
Park
outside
Cafe,
agencies
nah.
to provide vital services
Nope.
for our residents. Isn't that going to be costly?
Arch
Mr.
Playground.
President?
Well, quite frankly, yes.
Yeah, let's just put that there.
But the residents have come to expect a certain level of
We'll
service
keep a little bit of space here. Maybe we'll do a little bit of,
provided within the city.
Sounds
just
like
do
your
some
guys are lined up
custom
on your
stuff
part.
there in the
Should we
future.
get worried?
Leave that
I
space
expect the
blank.
residents will be more
Just hope I remember that.
resources isn't unavailable. Their quality of life is very important to them.
But
Alright, how's this parking
citizens
doing?
really
Almost
want
full.
And on to our
Got
main
another one.
story.
It's about halfway
The
there.
commercial district is booming as the area is attracting
Citizen
more
Service
high-end
Center. What else we got
tourists
here?
and
Fire
visitors
station,
rushing to our
crematorium,
You can now
high
shop
density
for designer shoes
commercial.
while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate.
Now, one
Or
thing I
don't
found is that
What's good for business
there isn't
and
enough
good for the
parking
community.
That can also be an issue for some folks. So let's see if putting a parking lot over on this side will help. If not, whatever, we gave it a shot. Yeah. There you go. You can fit one here. I think we should be able to. Maybe not a structure, but definitely a lot. I can fit one of these. Fit that next door. Whoa. Oh, this would have been perfect. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with this one. I think that gives us about 20 some odd spots. Yeah, 23. What we'll do, just do that. Something a little different here. There you go. Yeah. That way, if you're coming here, you can park in the back here and just walk through over to the front or the side entrance. And I think we can use another bit of green space out here. I like having a lot of green space in my cities. Just makes for a happier space. Trampoline, swing set, petting zoo. Wait, what is this building? I forget. Is this a history? Yeah, heritage museum. All right, so this area is gonna have so many people wanting to flock here, just to hang out, have some fun, you know. Tripper Adventureland Park. That's probably a bit much. Let's see, city parks. There we go. Passage Park. That looks nice. You got two of those. Look at that. Actually, I don't like that. Forgot that's where we have the homeless encampments. Is there anything wrong with that? It's just, you know, trying to keep the city clean here. Multi-purpose park. That's a little too large. First Plaza is a little too large, a little too small, a little too small, way too small. Oh, actually, who's that other park? Yeah, let's. Yes, demolish. Yes. What's that? City Park, Tiny City Park. Where are we at? Where are we at? There we go. I think that. Yeah, that's fine. Where was I? Over here. That's right. Yeah, let's have a skate park somewhere. I think probably a good spot to have the skate park would be right around here. What did you say? Actually, I kind of want to have it away from residential areas. We'll do it across from the parking structure because that area is already going to be loud. So, yeah, we'll leave that as is there. Dang, this is already filling up so fast. There's still so many vehicles on the road. People are parking across the bridge and walking back to their homes. That's insane. All right, let's see how our power is doing over here. Nice. Oh, garbage piling up. I forgot. I need to add this to an area. Shoot. So this area is gonna. Alright, let's buy that tile. Where we at? Tile. Purchase. Alright, now we can add that into Aspen Springs. Yeah. District tool. There we go. There you go. All right. So this area. Hey, what's up, Harlan? We are building a power plant. Or I guess we've already built our power plant. We got a little distracted kind of fixing a few other things here. Let's see, what sort of punny name can we give this that's power related? Um, let's think about that, chat. Let's think about that. Alright, we should be able to get trash pickups going over here. Yep, there they go. Picked up trash. Comes around, picks up trash at this building. Nope. Okay. It'll come back, I'm sure. And then we'll have some vehicles picking up trash in this area. And look at that. No issues with our power plant over there. Yeah, once you pull away the district zones, yeah, or the tile zone areas, it looks pretty good. Now, parking. Let's continue to address parking issues. This lot's already full. It's got 500 employees at that fire station. That's insane. Where does everyone park? There's like nowhere to park. 153 employees, 700 employees. Yeah, we need more parking for these people. I think we're gonna have to put something over here. Oh, man, this is cray. What about that underground parking lot? Let's see. Underground parking. We still have 24. What's it called? Development points. So let's just select that. Underground. Sorry about that. I really don't want to have parking on. Come on. I know you want to. Oh my lord. Oh, slow that down a bit. There we go. 200 vehicles. Let's increase that a little bit. There you go. Yeah, I don't like these row homes. Let's get these out of here. Sorry. 11? How are so many people living in these? Oh my, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Southwest medium density. Let's pick our Southwest pack. Medium. Put a little break there. Another little break there. You know what? Put it right here instead. Right there. There we go. Alright, let's grab our path. Get it off the sides of buildings. That connection there. Whoa, 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 whoa. Another connection there. Connection here. Connection there. Not too worried about how it looks right now. Fix that later. Just want to get some homes in here. But yeah, let's fix this. That looks hideous. So let's turn off all the snaps. Let me just grab it from the tip there. Tip to tip. That there. Oh, we got a crash. Oh, we got someone doing a little spinny dance. Yeah, I don't know if they were breakdancing or what, but I don't think they were breakdancing. I think they were spinning out of control. Anyway. Ah, we got this car blocking the tram lane now. Shoot. Alright, speed this up a little bit. Now we're being held up here. Production island for the power area. Production island. Alright. Oh, shoot. That reminds me. Select operating district. There we go. Then we gotta select the. Get out of that. Fire station. There you go. Police station. Police headquarters. Alright, that's fine. Production island. That's this entire island. I don't know if I want to call the entire area production island. But I like where your head's at. Keep up the good work. Keep sending recommendations. Oh, and chat, I've got some news. I guess I can share now. I got a new job. So, got my last day of my current job in about 2 days. So this Friday. And then starting a new job next Monday. I kind of wish I had more time off in between. But, you know what? I did just get back from being off for 2 weeks. So, yeah, I think it's alright. Damn, it's already packed. Alright. Additional classrooms. There we go. Now, I think we were in a deficit for high schools as well. Capacity, no, college and university. I mean, we still have a elementary school deficit. And we've got 2 in this area. Can I upgrade that? I can add a sports hall, which gives us... What was it? Extra bit of student capacity. It's a matter of fitting it somewhere now. Production way for that one spot. Maybe. Alright, how many people am I going to displace? 34, 21. Yeah, I think they deserve it. And those aren't even zone buildings. Sorry, folks. There you go. Just gave us a little bit more room for more students. Love it. Actually, kind of wish. Kind of wish I'd place this about 1 tile over. Let's go ahead and select that surface area. No. Oh, there we go. Surface area. I'm just going to copy that over to this side. And then all the way across here. Yeah, what does that mean? What does me having a new job mean? Hours are going to be shorter in the new my new employer. And is that facing the wrong direction? Shoot, it is. Right, anarchy this bad boy in. There you go. What was I saying? Oh yeah, shorter work days. Should have a little bit more energy, more time to stream a little bit more with y'all. So we'll see. I'm feeling pretty good about that. Yeah, there you go. Parking usage. Yeah, we need better parking facilities in this area too. Boy. Boy. I could probably fit another lot in here. Let's see. Nope. Nope. I don't have a whole lot of space out here. It's really condensed. How's the traffic? Traffic is okay. And we're above 60%, which I can't say we've been in a long time. Aspen Springs is a huge area, 29,000 residents. Oh, we still have to name Aspen Springs too. It's got to be river related. So Rivermoor. I don't know, like a river peninsula or something like that. Anywho, Harlan, how's it going? How's your week been? It's Wednesday, Hump Day Wednesday. It's crazy seeing these clouds flying through here. Alright. Addressing parking. Addressing parking. Let's keep figuring this out. So the underground parking lots are good for, what was it? 200 spots? Yeah, 200. These are good for 300. They're ugly. I mean, this fits here. Speed that up a little bit. What we gotta do here? Let's go ahead and put sound barrier here. I don't know what. Nah, let's get rid of that. What we're gonna do instead? You guessed it, trees. Oak trees won't fit though. Poplar, no. Hickory, yes.
Trust me, they've got nothing like this where I'm from. And I must admit, it is a nice change to see people who aren't in an abject state of terror all the time. Though it does seem like they spend an awful amount of effort fooling themselves. Imagine the look on their faces when they realize it's suddenly the end.
Let's see. I wonder if we have barriers. Let's see. So net lanes, fence, net lanes. Test fence. Is it test fence?
Should return to normal. But if you're planning a quick trip out, you might want to wait a little while until everything clears up.
If you're in it, you already know about it. No use reminding you. Meanwhile, expect delays and drive safe. Commercial district is booming as the
Let's put a fence along this building here. Yeah, just all the way through. Why not? Yeah. Oh, what the hell was that sound? Oh, the tram. Sheesh, that was loud. Oh, I love seeing this. Just seeing everyone getting off the train, going to work or wherever the hell they're going. That's so cool. That's fun. Looks like parking isn't as needed over on this side. Oh no, I just saw a few cars going. Hold on. Did you just say 3 forks for Aspen? Three forks. Hmm. We'll think about that. Uh, it's like water. Services, water. Sheesh. Water budget is through the roof. Water availability is scarce, though. Alright. I have so many of these towers. I think we gotta come up with another solution. So. I really don't want to pump other groundwater. $40,000. I mean, for the amount that I'm spending on upkeep on these, huh? All right, let's just do one of these other water towers. Now, let's put it over here. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do just yet. You know, it has energy consumption or monitoring energy consumption, but it doesn't have anything for water, which is kind of crappy. Um, let's go ahead and drop this down a little bit. Yeah, we're still okay on water consumption. Hi there, Alex. What's going on? Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Ah, you know what? I forgot to do something here. Wonder if I can change this. Timestamps. Sure. Oh, that's for me. Is it? Hold on. Ugh. Let's see. Oh, thanks for likes, chat. There's a way so I can make the chat subscriber only mode, and I mean that just encourages y'all to follow and like the channel. So hope you like what you're seeing today. I know not really doing much, just built that power plant, trying to address parking deficits here. I feel like we're tackling a lot of this here. There's still plenty of work to do. What is that? That looks interesting. Right, doesn't it? That looked crazy for a little bit. Alright, let's do regular parking lot over here. There we go, let's do one of those. That should be good for what, 41 parking spots? What time do I usually start the stream? I've been doing evenings a lot lately. So, I don't know. I'm probably gonna do like I really, really want to go back to my original stream time, which used to be it was like 7 to about 10 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, 7 p.m. Uh, so I don't know. We'll see. I was just mentioning earlier that I just started a new job, so I kind of gotta get a feel. Well, going to be starting a new job, so I gotta kind of get a feel for that before I can really commit to a schedule again. So we'll see. I do appreciate the continued support, though, folks. I can't even begin to tell you how much it means to me. It's nice to know you all just still come to hang out. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And I have other things you could be doing, other channels you could be watching, but I greatly appreciate you stopping by. Excuse me. Yeah, not thrilled about that. There we go. That's a little better. That should fill in nicely. Oh, I really like that. I really like how that built in right up against the parking structure there. Don't forget about the bus lines. Oh, yeah, I gotta get rid of those bus lines. Yeah, the trams are working really well. 9,000 people, and I've just got the one tram line. So we'll call this the central line. Take a price, I'm keeping it cheap. I don't want to outprice people and scare folks from wanting to use it. But yeah, we've got pretty good usage here. 3, although it was packed a little bit more before. Now ridership has kind of died off a little bit. Kind of makes me want to drop the number of tram segments, but I mean, why mess with it? Why? Buses. Let's see here. So, whatever this line, the industrial loop, is not very productive. Wait, I have 115 passengers over here. The heck? What's going on here? I wonder it's not a productive line. Nobody's getting picked up. That was a different bus. Woodland line. Stop is this? Alderwood? Alderwood. 4 people waiting for this one. Okay. 107 passengers waiting. Where the hell? There it is. Still 33 people waiting? Come on now. 80 on board. 80 on, or 2 on board. 17 waiting. Yeah, that's fine. That'll do. 16,000 people are using the bus. Just under 17,000. So I think we're okay there.
Welcome back. I'm Professor Fuck, sharing some groundbreaking news on air.
Unreliable mail service. So what do we have issues with? Small homes? Yeah, I gotta. Wait,
And on to our
they're
main
complaining
topic.
about small
The
homes?
commercial district is
Like the
booming,
homes are
as
small,
the
or
area is
they
attracting
want more like
high-end
single
families,
family homes?
bringing the latest in
Not entirely
luxury
sure
to
about
our
that, but
neighborhood.
mail
You can
service,
now shop for
easy
designer
fix.
shoes while
Let's
sipping a
just go ahead and
fancy
do that.
local
Let's
Jarva
fix that.
mate. Or so my wife tells me. That's good for
Post,
business and good for the community.
mailbox. Yeah, we don't have a whole lot of mailboxes.
Local
I say we put
stargazers are in for a real
one.
treat
Let's
tonight,
put one right
as the
there,
aurora borealis is expected to
just
light
for
up the night
that
sky.
area.
That's right, Jim. Don't forget to look up this
One
evening. It
right
promises
here
to
for
be
that
quite a
area.
sight.
I say let's put one right outside the park, right there. Put another one right here. Another one right here. And then another one right outside the train station. Oh, we can't. Oh, maybe if we anarchy it in. No, we can't. There you go. Alright. Let's not worry too much about those trees. Unreliable mail service still. Alright. I should have gone a little better. Come on now. There he goes. Oh, can I upgrade the post office? No. I think it's okay. I think it's fine. How did our efficiency drop so much? I could do less buses. So Rivermoor main station line. Let's do less buses there. That's bus lane 9. 9, 3, 6, 20. Yeah, we can do is just 3. Alright. Bus lanes are looking good. What's going on here? Oh, I gotta redraw the Yep, definitely gotta redraw that. That's gonna be left only, my friend. And you gotta be able to make a right turn. You are okay there. No left turn for you. No. Yeah, you can make a left. Shoot. You should be allowed to make a right there. Alright, I think that's gonna help our traffic a little bit more. Alright, I think that's traffic is back to normal now. Alright. Now, parking again. Let's see. Got 119 there. That's some of these lots really not worth it. I think I'd benefit a lot more from an actual structure, but like I said, I don't want to have too many structures out in this area. It just starts to look a little repetitive, a little ugly, you know? Nope, 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 nope. Yep. See, I don't want that though. It looks ugly. Is this a manual one or? Oh no, it's a long parking lot. $22 out of 125 parking spots. Are you kidding me? Hey, at least they're making money though. That's good. That's good. What's going on over here? Yeah, I have a lane connector. Yeah. Remove unsafe, remove U-turns. Should be allowed to do that. Yep. Okay. No, 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 no. You cannot turn left. You cannot turn left. Alright. There we go. It's working out a little smoother, I think. Did just see someone make a U-turn here, even though I disabled it. Oh, my keyboard died. Shoot. Let's get that. Let's get some power here. Alright, back to making money, back to having power in my keyboard. Oh, yeah, I did some fun stuff here, didn't I? Yeah, I think this area is doing really well for itself. I'm digging it. That's already full. Sheesh. Alright, we're gonna have to add another one of those bad boys here. Yep. Say southwest mixed. Let's do a little alleyway cutting through here. Oof. Alright, we're gonna do this. There you go. So that's gonna force zoning to there. Alright, let's see. Commercial building. Let's see. UK. Oh, wait. Oh, there you go. Alright, commercial. We're doing UK, right? hello, hello. Where are you? I guess that doesn't exist. Weird. Let's see, lot depth 2. There we go. Do we want a motel here? Yeah, let's get a motel here. Let's do level 4. Let's do that right there.
That song reminded me of surfing. Surfing the waves, the radio waves, or even
Slop in the
funk.
base.
This is your host, Professor
This,
Funk.
this
And
building.
you're listening to
I've never seen this
Feel Good
before.
Funk Radio.
And on to our main feature story. The commercial district is booming. As the
Oof, that is ugly. That is an ugly color.
Local Java mate, or so my wife tells me. That's good for business and good for the community.
Thanks, Jake. We'll be back.
We're live, and we're getting reports about a traffic accident somewhere in the city.
Road maintenance services have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should return to normal. But if you're planning a quick trip out, you might want to wait a little while until everything clears up.
If you're in it, you already know about it. No use reminding you. Meanwhile,
There we
the
go.
roads, drive safe.
That looks worlds better. Is this snow? Ah, shoot. We're gonna lose power. Where are we at? Actually, I don't know. Maybe we'll be okay. Well, we set on to do what we're gonna do. We increased our population again. Continuing to get more and more people moving in, but also fixing our traffic, fixing our parking situation, um, bringing in businesses. That's always important. Yeah, just making it happen. Making it happen. North America. There you go. Now that's a sight. Kind of hard to even see Mount Fuji back there. Let's just do a screenshot. Why not? Why not? Save that for next time. I feel like we could trade a lot more electricity. We're gonna trade too, though. I mean, the border is right there. Just need to get that station through there. I mean, the power line through there. You know what, folks? I think that's gonna do it for me. Built our power plant, took care of parking quite a bit. I mean, it's still an issue. Let's see, Aspen Springs, 191 failed parking situations. That's not great. That's not great. There's 43 people trying to park here. Where is this? I have so many multi-level parking lots now that I just don't know which one's which. Two-way diagonal parking. See, I thought it. Oh, that's Spooner Street. Yeah. I don't know. I'm having trouble reading that right now. My mind is just shot. Nobody's really parking there. Yeah, that was a bad idea. Couldn't tell you. Alright. Anywho, on that note, folks, thank you for joining in and watching the stream. Heck, we're going to screenshot this too because winter is coming. Now, winter's here. It's already snowing. Anywho, folks, thanks again for joining in on the stream tonight. It was a little bit of a short one. Just kind of wanted to take care of our power situation and work on parking. Make a few other adjustments, like got rid of, well, didn't get rid of bus line, but cut down the number of vehicles that we're using. Ooh, excuse me. Cut down the number of vehicles we're using for certain bus lines. Trams are working fantastic. The trains are working well. Overall, I think Rivermoor is going to be a great freaking city as we get closer to finishing it. But I couldn't do it without your support. So make sure to continue stopping by the live streams, checking out some of the old comment. Make sure to hit or content, checking out some of the old content and leaving comments. But yeah, when you come by the stream, make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe, say hello in the chat, drop in some name suggestions, all that good stuff. So that's how we make this world go round. Hope you all have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, and evening wherever you are in the world. I'll catch y'all next time. Bye, everybody. Bye.